Donald Trump may have finally talked his way into jail by violating his gag order this morning, and it's all on tape. The gag order issued by Judge Merchan prevents Donald Trump from attacking witnesses, jurors, court staff, and other prosecutors on the case besides District Attorney Alvin Bragg. The judge has already scolded Donald Trump for violating the gag order 10 times, fining him $1,000 for each violation. Clearly, these fines haven't been a deterrent, so the judge warned Trump that if he continues violating the gag order, that jail may be a necessary punishment. And the judge's threats seem to work. Kind of. Donald Trump found a way around the judge's gag order by having high-profile supporters issue his attacks. This has included a parade of sycophants, including the most powerful elected Republican in the country, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson, and former presidential candidate and possible VP pick Vivek Ramaswamy. These individuals have gone after the witnesses in this case to try to intimidate them. But this morning, Trump decided to violate his gag order without the help of his surrogates. With his defense lawyer next to him and MAGA members of Congress like Matt Gaetz and Lauren Boebert standing behind him, Donald Trump went after another prosecutor in the case, a clear violation of his gag order. Watch this.
A lead person from the DOJ is running the trial. So Biden's office is running this trial. This trial is a scam and it's a sham and it shouldn't happen. Thank you very much.
Will you testify, Mr. Trump?
Do you have legal obligation? Do your voters believe you? Do you have faith in your legal team?
There it is. Donald Trump is daring the judge to throw him in jail. Trump doesn't say his name, but he's obviously talking about Matthew Colangelo, a lead prosecutor on this case, who delivered the opening remarks for the prosecution. Matthew Colangelo left the Department of Justice and joined the Manhattan District Attorney's Office in December 2022. But it's common for people to leave the DOJ to join a busy office like the Manhattan District Attorney's to take on more cases. And there is zero evidence that the Biden administration is involved in New York State's case against Donald Trump. But that isn't going to stop Trump and his minions from making things up. And just yesterday, another high-ranking Republican decided to abuse his power in defense of Trump. Matthew Colangelo must be an incredibly good prosecutor because Jim Jordan, chairman of the Judiciary Committee in the House, sent a letter to New York Attorney General Letitia James demanding documents related to her hiring of Matthew Colangelo when he worked for her. It is highly unusual for a House committee to make demands of a local prosecutor in the middle of a trial. This is a blatant violation of respecting the role of federalism in local government. Jim Jordan is just using his position to intimidate these local prosecutors. But it just shows how desperate the GOP has become in this case. Trump's gag order prohibits him from talking about other prosecutors on this case. So his remarks this morning about Matthew Colangelo are an obvious violation that could land him in jail. But it's up to the DA's office if they want to bring this up to the judge and ask him to punish Trump. I personally think Trump could use some alone time in a jail cell to reflect on his actions. But it may also help him to be seen as a martyr to his supporters since his criminal case does not seem to be going well. Judge Merchan will have a tough decision to make if the DA's office chooses to complain about Trump's latest violation of his gag order. We'll just have to see what happens.